guys, welcome to my channel, and in this episode I'm doing a review on my 2017 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now this is actually my second Jeep. The first one was a 2012 Laredo and it got destroyed in a hailstorm, so now I have this one, which is my Limited. And so we're going to do a review. I'm going to give you a tour on the Jeep and what works for me, and I hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so as you can see, this Jeep is just a pretty vehicle. I know most people wouldn't call their vehicle pretty, but I really like it. I love the chrome accents of the handles and the mirrors, which I think it just makes it look really pretty. I mean, it really does look like a girl's car. The front end is one of the things that I really like about this model. The newer models have a different front end. I'm not a fan. So I'm glad that I did get this model with that front end. So let's move to the back. Okay, one of my must-haves on the Jeep was the power liftgate. I had to have this. I'm too weak to actually open it myself. So that was a feature I definitely had to have. And I absolutely love it. As you can see, it's very roomy inside. I love it. It's just enough room for myself and my family if we decide to take a trip. We do have another truck, so that's fine. This is a cool feature. There's a built-in flashlight. I thought that was kind of handy, even though I still carry plenty of flashlights. Here in Wyoming, it's always safe to have a blanket in the back. And as you can see, my sunshade for when summer comes around, if it ever comes around here in Wyoming. So one of the other features that I really like in this, and most vehicles have this, is this shade. It covers the things that you know, if you don't want people to see what you have in the back of the vehicle, it kind of hides things. I really like this feature, although I rarely use it. Another feature is this button here is I don't have to use the remote to close it. I can just push that button and the lift gate starts to close. So that's a handy feature as well. Okay, so this is the view of the passenger side. My Jeep is usually much cleaner than this, so I do apologize. But I try to keep my vehicle as clean as I can. It just makes it look nice. There's plenty of room. This is the doors. I like that there's power seats on both sides. So overall, good looking vehicle. Alright, so now we're inside the vehicle. I'm not sure if you can really focus in on that. I have 23,114 miles on this. I've owned it for 3 years. This is what happens when you live in Wyoming. You don't put a lot of miles on your vehicle, which is perfectly okay with me. These options here are, this is the menu, so you can change your dash screen. You can have voice command, which I absolutely love because I'm constantly on the phone in my vehicle and it goes through my stereo. Here's our cruise control. Here is the controls for the windows, doors, power mirrors, all that good stuff. And then we'll go to the center. I love the big screen. This is really great. It has every feature I can even imagine and more. So I have my regular FM, AM, and Sirius XM. I have to have that. I cannot live without Ryan Seacrest in the morning, and there's just not that many great stations here in Wyoming, so I have all my features up there. The next one would be connected to my phone, Bluetooth, and all my music goes through there. We have controls. Now this is the heated seats, backup camera, and I have heated rear seats, which I think is really great to have. Not that I'm ever back there, but if my son and friends and we go on a trip or something, they can be warm as well. Now this is funny. I have every app you can imagine that's loaded on here, and I don't think I use any of these. But there's quite a few apps here. If I want to use Pandora, I can. I don't even know what Slacker is, but it's great. So just the fact that I have it, I like that feature. Now the climate control I really like because you can unsync it and the driver can be, you know, have a cooler temperature than the passenger, however you want it. I like it synced, but a lot of times I like it really cold in the vehicle. My husband doesn't, so it works out great for us. And then I had to have navigation. I had to have where I was going, built in, all that, and I love it. So my two must-have features for this vehicle was the power liftgate and the navigation. And then of course my phone is Bluetooth, so I can make whatever calls I need to, and it's voice command. So this is really perfect for me. I mean, I don't travel too often for work, but when I do, I'm able to call home to my family. Here's the shifter, there's the cup holders. This is a great feature, so it's my four-wheel drive for snow, sand, let's see, mud and rock. So when it snows, I just pull out of the garage, click it onto snow, and I feel safe. And then we have my little console here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back seat. Okay, one of the features that I missed here was the inside. I have a sunroof, so you can slide it back, and then you can open it up to vent, or you can open it up all the way. I rarely use the sunroof, but it's a nice feature to have. Again, we have a lot of hailstorms here, so I would have preferred not to have a sunroof, but hey, you know, it is what it is. So one of the things I did forget to mention is the mileage I get. On average in the city, I get between 16 and 17 or 18 miles per gallon. And on the highway, I can get up to 23 to 24 miles per gallon. Now that is in Wyoming, so we don't have a lot of big cities here. I'm not sure if that would be the same if you were driving in LA traffic, but for the most part, I'm really pleased with the gas mileage. Okay guys, so now we're in the back seat. My son still needs a little booster, but as you can see, there's plenty of room for passengers. I really love how roomy it is. I like that all these seats here recline, and like I mentioned before, they are heated. Here's the controls for back here. We have USB ports, we have the heated seats function, and of course you have air and heating. So again, I apologize that it is a mess. Of course, I have my, snow scraper when needed. Again, that's Wyoming. So overall, this is a roomy back seat. We have Dory here because I have my Dory moments. So I really think this is comfortable. I have sat back here and was pretty pleased with the room. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. This was my review on my 2017 Jeep. I highly recommend the Jeep model. The safety ratings are off the chart. It's just overall a good vehicle. It's dependable, it's safe. I've never been stuck. It's never let me down. And again, this is my second Jeep. My son always asks me, Mommy, what's your dream car? And I tell him, I have it. I have my Jeep. I absolutely love it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, then please give me a thumbs up. And if you consider subscribing, that would be great. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.